This chainsaw problem is oil is leaking from the bar oil container into the fuel container, fuel tank. So I have to split the chainsaw totally down. It starts very good and runs very good, but then it starts to smoke like crazy because it gets bar oil into the gasoline and into the fuel tank. And as you can see on the spark plug, it's dark like very much. But the chainsaw, even though it's like that, it starts and runs very good. Very polite 38cc chainsaw. Very cool looking, very nice looking. Doesn't look like it's been used extensively much. But because of that issue, I need to put it totally apart. And now I start in the evening because I'm eager and I need to see on one detail which I can't figure out, because this is a PM 374 and I have a PM 360 which I do in carburetor rebuilt on. New carb kits and service to make it run, and that is this one. But there is one part I don't figure out how to put back because I don't know where it is, and it's just under here. And I will check out now if I can find that part on this saw, so I can see where it should be. It's very strange. This is the muffler on the 360, PM 360. This part, I don't know where it belongs under here, where it should be. But now I will hopefully soon find out. The rumor is that this is very good chainsaws, very reliable, durable. And also when I make this clip I can go back and see if there is details I need to see. And if you have the same chainsaw, you can follow the process and see if there is something you need to be inspired or learn about making refurbishing this chainsaw. This screw was very hard. It feels like something is turning around on the other side. It doesn't feel like it's going out. I maybe need to wait. There should be a screw in front here, I guess. Or maybe not. On this chainsaw there is maybe not. And there is just a little hatch here. I need to push this to the side. The handbrake. I need to push it to the side and squeeze this in. I guess that's my best guess. Okay, I take away the side cover to have a better view. Really bad. I have to put the whole chainsaw apart, but I came to that conclusion. That's the only thing I can do. if I want to save it. This is kind of a chainsaw that could kind of last forever. Like a joke, I say that. And I obviously have made it very clean in here. So now back to this thing. Aha! There it came straight out. And now this part I am looking for. What about that? Did it fall off? Where is it? Okay. Okay, there is that one. Okay. I don't see that particularly. Cannot see that part here. Lift it off. Okay, I need to take it off here. Wipe it up like that. Aha, straight up. And there it came. It's a locking mechanism for the speed throttle. So now I need to 8mm. Take off the carburetor. Speed throttle. So fuel line. Always good to use a screwdriver to take off the fuel line. Dirty. I need to hold this and then take off this. Okay, I almost need to and then I need to hold this one, take off this one. Stupid flat screw. Always
that was easy.
Could be kind of cool to take off the cylinder. I get a better overview over this. Now I take it back as much as that I get free from the main the crankshaft is protected and I'm knocking on it. Kind of need to be. And then I give some knock on the flywheel here. Try not to damage these povels. How to take those off. have no idea. Maybe a screw on the other side. They really got in my way here. Oh, the camera stopped. I don't know why. But when I take it more apart, I will find out what's going on. What I found out is that there is a fuel tank in plastic. It's not integrated in the casing, the magnesium casing. But this is the bar oil tank, and that is integrated into the alloy magnesium. And I thought the leak was because the gasket in the split of the crankcase is leaking into this tank. But now I see it's a plastic tank here, and I will figure out that tomorrow when I put it more apart. So maybe if I take away this, I can drag out the whole gasoline tank and inspect and find out how on earth the bar oil can enter into the gasoline reservoir. It's really mystic, and I will clean up this, make it really clean and nice. But that's enough for today.
That was easy.
Well, it's late, but I feel it's time to get a little dirty again on my fingers. It was this PM 374 Mcculloch. So I only can go forward and see what's happening. It could look like I should take off the back handle, and I could be able, I could squeeze this gasoline tank down like this. Looks like that probably would be possible to do. Yeah, slides off easy. Could be not as painful as I thought. This thing, because I thought I had to split the whole chainsaw, put everything apart. Maybe don't have to. Ah, there is a little round spacer there. Ah, look at this. This wasn't difficult at all. What about this thing? How do I get this released? Actually, oh my god, maybe I broke something. Maybe. Yes. Yeah. You can take off this totally. Stop switch attached here, conveniently easy to take off. Ah, that's good, Mcculloch. There is some sawdust, dry sawdust with no oil there. And there is the other spacer. I clean up this tomorrow. That's really a mystery. Chainsaw. And what about behind here? Could it be some springs there too? This is just a protection plate. Okay, there is, it's off. So far so good. So I will have to split the chainsaw eventually. Is that a screw or what? looks like a splint is in there. But there I have a screw. Then I need to take off the cylinder and press it apart. And take off the clutch and the brake mechanism. No, the brake mechanism I don't have to take off. And there should be some screws in the center here. I need to detach the brake. Of course I need to. First I need to take the brake off so I can have off the clutch. Take off the clutch should be very easy. And the E-clips. Yeah, it disappeared down there. Well, there it came out, and there is a washer out here. Need to remember that. Off we go. And then you have the clutch himself. Okay. Yeah, I need to thread off this screw, and I already have the blocker in. So I just need to find the size. Might this work? Remember, this is links. So there it came. Okay. There it came. It has a little profile on the back side, going down a little there on the front side. This is in, and that's a little profile there. And then it is these brakes. Okay, pretty easy. Okay. I thought to release the spring. I released it a little, well, too much. But then this one is in the way. This was a little crazy. Or maybe I'll take it off there. I'm not sure what's happening now. Oh, it's a screw. Okay, it's a screw. Then it's easy. So then just the rest left to do. I do the rest tomorrow. Then I continue a little on the Mcculloch PM 374. This I already loosened. Sitting hard. What about this? Already took it out. No, it's there. Oh, okay. Take a closer look on that. It looks like Umbraco, not Torx. So it's a little dangerous to use the Torx when it's an Umbraco. Thank God it's not loose pins in the bearings in the crankcase there. On the steel 10 and okay, take away some of this dirt. On steel 11 and 10 and those kind of machines, you have these needles loose, and when you open it they fall down there, and it's quite a big job to put them back again. So what to do next? There is a small splint here. I want to try to kick out that. Not sure how, but I guess I just can kick it out. I start to wonder if I'm doing a mistake here. How it should be possible from bar oil. This is the manual oiler. It's going down into a hole here. And when you push it down, it should oil. Activate oil pump. I don't feel it attached to the oil pump, but it should. Maybe that's the problem, there is something there. Okay, now I understand. It does not leak into the fuel tank. It's leaking here. Directly into the crank. The oil is leaking from the oil bar reservoir and directly into the crankcase. That's what's happening. It's not leaking into the fuel. So the gasket has a leak. So I need to split it. I would like to get out this without breaking anything. This is a splint here. Now I empty it with for gasoline, so it's more convenient to work with. But how to get out this? I maybe need to make myself a more comfortable working situation, because this is not optimal good to work like this. Of course not. This is crabby. Looks like a Bracos to me. A smaller size than this. So the oil activator is going down there and up to a handle which is on here, and then it pushes it down, and then it's oil. But I don't feel any that I hit anything like on the other saw. I felt it very much, the manual oil pump. Actually I don't feel it here. So that will be inspected too. But what do I do with that little thing here? Well, the battery went out, or the film didn't work, but I can try to reconstruct what I did very briefly. This way. Yeah, I take off the gasket. I wiped it out gently, so I got it. I will need to make a new one. And then I put the crankcase, half of the casing on place again. Just to show you what I did. I didn't need any tool to split the case. I just took the screwdriver like this and put it down there and wipe it a little, then it split apart very easy, very good. And it came out from this side, and I took out, to get it out, I also took out this key, the key here, which is in the crankcase. It's a lock key for the flywheel. I wiped it out with a screwdriver like this. And the splint behind here, I was able to kick it out with here it is. This splint was in here, straight in there, and I kicked it out with this one, or a smaller one. There it is. I just kicked it out with this and hammer. Kicked it out, and then at the end I took with this. And loosen all the screws. There was screw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there was a couple on this side. So there is one there, I think. And I took off the gasket here and the intake boot. There is the gasket, the seat gasket for the intake. Of course I need to take that off because I split it. And then I took out the oil pump under it. So it's divided very easy, very good. And the oil pump is under here on this part. It should be like somehow like this. Now there is a screw there who stops me. Okay, it needs to go into the hole there. So that is a small little screw there, which you can regulate the amount of oil. There should be some resistance here when I put down the oil mechanism, but I feel none. Okay, there is the spring. There is something missing there. I suspect he did put it out before the previous owner. So he forgot a part inside here, which is missing. That's why I don't feel any resistance when I put down this. There should be a little piston or something in there, and that is missing. That's the gasket. So I will see on a split drawing how this, what part it should be there. I probably don't find it, but I can try. Maybe it's similar on other chainsaws. Maybe it's similar to steel chainsaws. I have no idea. But anyway, I start to think that this is the crankcase and there is a passage there, which the pressure from the crankcase go down there and coming out on this hole to make pressure in this chamber, so it's pressing the oil out to out in this hole to oil the bar. Strange, because I would assume there would come oil out of this hole, open hole, or this hole I mean. Now this hole for this mechanism. So I would think oil would squirt out from this hole when this becomes pressure in this chamber. But I suspect there could be a leak in here into the chamber. There is maybe a one-way valve here, or maybe it's just an open hole. No, it's an open hole. Aha. Could the whole thing be because it's a leak in the crank seals, so the pressure will not build up here? But then again, the chainsaw work perfectly good. Starts okay. So it looks like it's just a hole here. But could there be a valve inside the pump? That is gone. So the oil will go in retour into the chamber, because there's a valve in here that is dysfunction. Could that be the case? There is the hole, and there is the hatch, and I think that is the passage where the pressure work the pressure is coming through here. I need to take a look on a split drawing. Maybe there should be a valve here which is missing. And if this is leaking, maybe that's the one that is leaking. So it became a little mystery, the whole thing. How oil could enter into... There was a little spring there. It could be that it's misaligned. And that's why the problem is it needs this in center. And maybe it was not in center. but there is a part missing in there. And this is spring activated. So when the pressure comes, this will go up and the oil will float in. And maybe there should be a gasket here that stops the oil from going the other way and into that hole and into the... But it should be only one way it's possible to go. But it go also into the chamber, or it is a leak in the gasket which caused pressure. Yeah, no, it could be a leak, but because when I run the chainsaw, then it happens. The oil was coming into the fuel, but it could not enter into the fuel tank. But I inspect if there is some kind of hole in this fuel tank. But that's unbelievable. Then it needs to leak from here into this chamber and then into this chamber. And that's almost impossible. I will find out, I hope.